like thousands of you on right now. I just got a text from,
Shut up.
Yeah.
My heart is beating. Why do they tell you that right now?
I know. They like to just give us a little bit more heat.
No pressure. There's 1,000 people watching you.
All right. So I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. You all know Hudabeauty.
Hopefully.
Thank you guys for joining. This is a seriously like big deal for me because...
For me too. I'm so excited you're here.
I mean, the moment I came here, I was just like, oh my God, Huda. Oh my God, Huda.
Do you love Dubai?
I love Dubai.
Do you want to stay here?
I want to be here forever. Her goal is to make me move here.
But you haven't seen it yet.
I've only dipped in the ocean.
Do you love the ocean?
And I already fell in love.
It's so blue.
It's like a jacuzzi. The ocean, if you guys have never been here, when you walk into the ocean, it's like walking into a jacuzzi with no bubbles. Like
it's so warm.
Just so hot.
It's so cozy.
It's very, very cozy. And even the pool, like just everything. That's all I've done so far.
You haven't seen the city yet. The city is just gonna win you over. I'm telling you. I'm never leaving. I'm never leaving Dubai. I love it.
Aww. I really.
And I'm gonna get you here more. I'm gonna get you here more.
I will. I will be here more. I really hope so. Well, yeah. So,
so how does this work? Like, how do we get the question?
So basically, you guys are here watching. Tell your friends, by the way, they can all log in and watch. Not even with a login. It's a free class. So we gave you guys a free link for this lovely Q&A session that we're doing.
Dress Your Face. Tamana did my makeup today. I'm so in love with it. It's so amazing. I'm obsessed with the eyes. I'm obsessed.
Her face is freaking perfect. No, there's really no correction to be done. It was very, very easy, actually. We were just having fun the whole time while I was playing with her face. So it was just like girl time. It was really, really fun. But what I want you to do now is to go on my Instagram page. Sorry for my busted phone. That's a little embarrassing. It's so okay, I'm gonna hide the bus. You're gonna go on this picture of us, our little selfie, and
the one from our makeup,
from the makeup selfie about 4 hours ago. And you're gonna ask whatever questions you want, and we're gonna go through and read the most popular ones and answer them for you. So,
and no mean comments, please.
Yeah, you're kind of gonna be blocked if we see some. I mean, I have people on standby with my phone, so it's not my fault if you get blocked. I swear.
It's not Tamana blocking you, just so you know.
Me. My other phone is with the team. They handle it. So.
She still loves you, even if you leave her a mean comment.
I still smile in public. I found a bunch of people, well, one person that I'd asked, I guess I had blocked a long, long time ago. And that person was so sweet. And I guess they told me why I blocked them. It was because of over spamming. I was like, I really don't remember. It's been so long. I really don't remember.
Spammers
but I don't even mind anymore. Like, I don't care. You do your thing. I get it. It's business. Spam, whatever.
Yeah, but no mean comments.
No mean comments. Yeah, this is a hate-free zone. This is all about love. Love and beauty.
Yes.
So you ask us stuff about, like, you know, whatever. I've seen a lot of comments so far. A lot of them are pertaining to our careers, how we got started, you know, what we're doing now, what our future projects may entail, and a lot of questions about cosmetics and our favorite beauty items and our regimens and stuff. And so we're going to be answering a lot of those. But if you have any other
secrets.
Oh my gosh, so much fun stuff. And this is kind of in preparation to our live class that we're doing tomorrow, which is, well, in Dubai time, it's actually day after tomorrow, but for US, it's going to be tomorrow night. And it will be, I believe, at 7 p.m. California time.
We're doing it at like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning.
5 a.m., 6 a.m. or something like that. Or like we're waking up really early to make sure you guys
just for you guys.
It's really awesome. But basically, I'm going to show you step by step on what I did on Huda today. So it's going to have, you know, the full contour is going to be there, all my favorite products.
Can I say something though?
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of makeup artists work, and Tamana doesn't actually work like any makeup artist I've ever seen. There's a lot of us who do a lot of similar things, and Tamana doesn't do any of those things.
I break every rule.
I was really surprised actually. Like, you didn't do anything that I thought you would do, and that's why I really think it's actually important for people to watch, because
it's really,
I was like blown away. Actually, like shocked a lot after we I bought a ton of things because I was like, oh my god, I never use this stuff.
Like, any more powders?
Yes. But somehow, I mean, I really love my makeup, especially my eyes.
I
like don't want to wash
well.
them. I don't want to wash this off.
I mean, this was like a gazillion hours ago, and I mean, she's done a lot of things since then. It's super humid out. Like, they went out to dinner. Like,
took my daughter out.
We did a lot of things
slapping me around.
And it stayed. So imagine your brides or yourself in sweat. Like, you're not going to sweat it off. So I want to show you all of this stuff.
I'm super, super impressed. I can't believe how much I like this either. I'm like blown away. Really, honestly.
Hubby approved as well.
Which is shocking. To say the least. Because he is so, like, he knows so much about makeup. I told you, like, he's commenting on girls' concealers, and he just loved this so much.
So funny.
Yeah.
Our men have learned so much more about makeup than we could have imagined.
It's so crazy.
They recognize good and bad, and they recognize unblended contour.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So step it up. Step it up. Because it will be recognized.
I really know.
That is recognized more.
Yeah, like even Chris says things to me sometimes. I'm like, honey.
That is hilarious. That is so funny.
You shouldn't be saying that to your wife. It's all good. It's criticism.
It's love. It is. It's true love. So all this stuff is going to be shared for that live stream. It's only $5 if you're not a member yet. If you just want to get the trial and just kind of see how you like it, $5 buys you in on the membership so that you can get that trial, see this class, see if you want to stay on. And if you want to stay on, it's only $19 a month for a full access on all of my upcoming classes, plus access to up to 1 week's past classes. So whatever you've recently missed, plus whatever's coming up, you'll have access to. And then I also have this all access pass thing, which I'll let you figure that out on my website.
It's super,
it's
amazing.
Really cool. It's such a good deal. It's crazy.
Less than $20, so it's.
Yeah,
I mean, I've actually subscribed to your channel since the beginning, so.
Thank you.
Yeah. So. And I've learned so much from you. I've learned so much from you. So much, like weird things though.
It's little quirky stuff.
Yeah, it's like the weird things that you don't really like think about that you learn. That you actually go into detail with, that I love.
It's crazy because every episode, like some of my beginning episodes was an entire episode on just lashes or just brows, but there's so many secrets I have to share with you guys that it takes up like 2 hours of time.
Share with me.
It's crazy, like 2 hours of time to take it up just on lashes. It's ridiculous, but like these are artistry secrets, trade secrets, things that we do for our celebrity clients in Los Angeles, things that we do overseas, like things that make it to the red carpet. And these, why not get that glamorous look for yourself? Why not be able to replicate the best of the best techniques for yourself or for your clients? So that's why I wanted to make it as affordable as possible so everyone can be a part of it and everyone can learn and grow with this. So I'm just so excited that we get to do this now in Dubai. And we're here with my beautiful Huda. So,
and you guys don't know what we went through actually to do this. So I'm so happy we're able to do it. I'm so happy. We were supposed to do it in Paris. Then we were supposed to do it in London. Mm-hmm. And finally, she was so sweet and she came here. And I'm so happy.
So much went down.
You have no idea. You guys have no idea.
Oh my God. So
we've been talking about this for like 6 months maybe.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Months and months and months. I'm just glad that it's finally happening.
Me too.
So shoot your questions on the post. And let's get started. So I'm going to go up there and I'll let you kind of pick out the first question you want to answer. Okay. I'm going to go up here though, like towards the beginning because a lot of people asked questions like hours ago.
Okay. There's a lot of questions.
Oh my God, there's like hundreds and hundreds.
Are you going to get to the top? Okay. Cool.
I think we'll just kind of go through here.
All right. Okay, where's the question? What is the best foundation to use to prevent further breakouts when acne is prevalent already?
You need to make sure it's oil-free, number one. Another good tip is fragrance-free, just in case you're sensitive to fragrances, because a lot of my clients are a little sensitive to fragrance, and that could be what's breaking you out instead of the oil. So just check the label. Make sure it's like oil-free for sure.
Like really synthetic and fake fragrances.
Yeah. I know I've gotten really sensitive over the years. Like the older I get, the more sensitive my skin is. So when I wear makeup, I have to take it off within a few hours. Like I can't keep it on for too long. Mm-hmm. I just start dying. So I use MAC like on my clients and on myself. I really love Kevin Aquan Sensual Skin Enhancer. It's so full coverage and it's very, very creamy. I have really dry skin, so I like that creamy feel. What are some of your favorites?
I actually really love, like for cream foundations, I actually really love Graftobian.
I do like Graftobian too.
I love it, and it photographs so beautifully.
They have really good palettes.
You know what's nice about it? It's like thick, but still you can make it kind of thin. Which I love, with the beauty blender. I know you don't use a beauty blender.
I know, I'm not opposed to it.
I find
it's good
but
stuff. It works.
The way you do it is amazing. But I actually use it with a beauty blender, so I feel like I can kind of like melt it down.
So when you wet the beauty blender, you squeeze it out, and then you bounce with the stuff. Okay.
So I feel like it kind of, and also Cover FX, because I know Graftobian can be hard to find. Cover FX is awesome too, but it's a little thicker.
Got it.
But whenever, because I actually have really bad skin, so whenever I break out, I swear.
No, you'll see it. Oh. It's not bad at all. It's
no, right now it's under control. I was really praying, hoping for this live video that it would not be bad. And I had a couple breakouts, but they kind of like went away a little bit.
There's nothing on her face, guys. There's nothing.
But like I actually have really bad breakouts, and I get like really big, nasty pimples sometimes.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
like,
TMI.
What is that's called, like cystic acne?
It's cystic acne.
Well,
so it's actually really gross, and you have to cover it up really, really well. It looks like, it looks pretty bad when it comes out, and I get it really, really badly. So I used to use Cover FX for that.
Okay. Is it the heat here, you think?
Do you know what? Actually, I actually had a really bad facial, and it just ruined my life for a year.
Oh my god, for a year?
Yeah, for a whole year. Yeah, for a whole year. Do you want to pick the next question?
Okay. Cool.
Are people saying I'm a big dork?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that.
I'm just kidding. The truth is out. The truth is out.
No, you're so mesmerizing, girl. Oh, Huda, which lighting system do you prefer? Let's talk about lighting.
We've been talking about that actually
like all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I think lighting is like one of the most difficult things, and I mean you're doing the live channels now, and you're creating a lot of this like artificial lighting. I do it, and I do actually. People don't realize I shoot my videos in the evening when my daughter falls asleep.
So there's no
Nor just fell asleep,
light.
actually. Which
Poor baby. We were gonna give her like a cameo in this.
She loves Tamana.
We're like BFFs.
She was like asking Tamana so many personal questions.
Yeah, about my family. She wanted to see pictures of my dad.
Oh my
mom.
God, it was like
My
insane. She wouldn't, and we
Dresses.
were going out, and she was like, "Can they come too?"
She's like,
Okay, but back to the question. I really do like. I actually have like this little like white light that I use, and it just goes right on top of my camera. I bought it at the Canon store in Dubai, but I'm sure you can get it at like any major store. But it's basically like a little light, and it's amazing because you can take it with you too. You can use the ring light. You can use the Glamcore, which is awesome. I know you
love Glamcore.
Glamcore is really great too, but I do like that one little light. And you use Glamcore.
It's basically like a rectangular light that attaches to the top of your camera. Most camera shops will have something like that. Any lighting shops should have something like that. But yeah, with the Glamcore, we have the Classic Elite, we have the Multimedia Pro. It's the one with the arms, they're bendable, all that stuff. It comes with the full like tripod and everything, and it folds down into a traveling case. So that's on glamcore.com. And they also sponsor a lot of my tour stops, so I give away like full-on light kits on my tour.
But you also use other lighting too, right?
I do. I really like the Diva ring light. It's the 18-inch one. It just kind of gives your whole like face and upper body a glow. I use that when I'm taking pictures on my clients.
Is that different from the one I have? That's different from the one I have.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger, and it's like
I wonder if that's the other
light.
one I have. Oh, I think that's the other one I have. That's American that I can't use here.
Oh, lovely.
Need a converter.
And then what else? Stellar Lighting Systems also sells those kind of ring lights, so you can find that there too. But you can easily find all this stuff on Amazon. Like just search Diva ring light on Amazon, or ring light, or whatever, or camera light, or I mean Glamcore, you want to get it from the website.
Yeah, definitely.
But like soft boxes and those kind of things, all from Amazon. It's just the easiest way to get it.
And another thing too that I liked on the Glamcore website, I just got it, was the mirror. I forget what it's called.
It's
really nice because I spent so much money creating this vanity. And I actually kind of wish I would have found that before because I really liked it. I'm actually taking it to our office.
It's the one with the color temperatures on it?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I have that in my
amazing.
studio room too. Yeah.
That is amazing.
So nice.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate selfie mirror.
Like, oh my God.
Ultimate. And then you get ready in front of it.
Like, oh.
It's perfect. There's a light that goes up for like white light, which is replicating daylight. And then there's a light that goes up for yellow light, which replicates
pretty much
evening light.
Perfection.
So you always know what you're going to look at and what lighting, all that stuff. And I do my makeup in that light, and it's just flawless every time. Like you can't go wrong.
That's
It
a
is
must.
pricey. It is pricey.
How much is it?
I think it is $1,200.
Are you kidding? I mean, I bought it, but I didn't look
But
at the
I mean,
price.
it's usually half off.
That's expensive.
It's usually half off on the site, so get it when it's half off, like $600, like $5 something.
$1,200 is expensive. I would buy it when it's half off. For sure.
Yeah. It's usually half off. I think they're keeping their promise and keeping the best prices right now. And
I think I actually bought it when it was
with a
$600.
newer one.
I think I
bought it
$600.
when it was $600.
Yeah.
I got it at a makeup show, and then they ended up keeping that sale price because everyone wanted it, and they didn't want to
You know what? I bought it recently. Actually, I think it's still that price.
Oh, good.
Recently.
Okay, I bought mine a year ago.
Yeah. So they must have.
Good.
Yeah.
So maybe it stayed that price. It's such a good. I mean, it's honestly, it's an investment, but it's for serious selfie takers only.
Like us.
Oh man, I can't think of any other lighting, but obviously natural lighting is the best always. the best is natural lighting.
It's always
but
sunlight.
You just can't beat
best.
that.
Okay, more questions.
This one says, Dress Your Face and Huda Beauty, why did you ladies choose the profession of makeup artistry, and when did you both know that you were ready to teach and do workshops? I like it.
So, okay, well, basically, my background is in finance, like some people might know that, but I actually decided to do makeup because it was just something that I always really, really, really wanted to do. I thought it was like so much fun. And I ended up like leaving Dubai. I ended up going to LA and studying, and I kind of like knew that I wasn't planning on teaching. Like that was not my plan. I was more planning to do a business. That was like my initial plan. And that's kind of like why also we started the lashes and everything. That was always like in my head. Like I was always going to make a business out of it. So I kind of feel like when you're starting your career, you should have an end goal in place. And it shouldn't be like, I want to be like this person, I want to be like this person. You should envision yourself like who you will be, and that's kind of like that's kind of where I'm kind of getting there. I'm getting there slowly.
Very fast.
Well, no, I mean
she's become oh my god, like everything that you're doing is just so mesmerizing and so inspirational to everybody. Like and that's the thing, like we have a long way to go. Showing a little bit of your life to us now, and we're able to kind of learn a little bit on how you got there, and I think that's so special.
But I think that's important, and I know you've been teaching for like 10 years, more than 10 years now, like 11. Yeah, but you're so young. It's so weird.
It's hard to keep track of the years. I'm just like, maybe 12 years, 13 years. I don't know. No, teaching is not that long. Like maybe 10 years teaching, but like doing it, I've been doing it a really, really long time.
You're so young. It's a long time.
I feel like I learned to walk, and then I learned how to do makeup.
You were like holding a brush and
My mom had a Mary Kay lady, and when she would come, and I was really young, I was probably like 9 or 10. And like the Mary Kay lady would come and like sell us some like little box thingies of lip gloss and things like that, and like face masks and those kind of things. And I was just kind of getting into all that girly stuff. And I'm the only child, so I was also the son. So I did a lot of like boy stuff, like tools and like, you know, fixing things and things like that. But like my girly side was very girly, and my mom and I just became so girly together. Like she wasn't girly before me, and we both kind of grew. And now like my mom can do her own makeup really awesome. Are you guys
best friends?
We are, yeah, totally. Like I'm very close. Oh, she's already best friends.
I hope so. She's kind of mean to me sometimes. She slaps me sometimes. She's starting to slap.
It's her age. Like what are you gonna do?
So rude. It's so rude. You don't slap your mama. It's not okay. She drives me crazy. I feel so bad, guys. I keep looking at Tamana there when she's talking.
Oh yeah, we have a laptop in front of us.
I'm not touching you guys.
I keep doing that too. I'm like,
okay, every time you're talking, I'm like looking there.
It's so funny. But yeah, let's see what my story is. You guys heard my story before, but in case you guys are new here, I actually do have a video up. I don't think it's currently up, but I think it's one of those videos where if you sign up with your email address, you might get sent it for free. But it's my whole like story on how I became a quote unquote famous makeup artist. And I hate to say it, but like I guess that's
but
what
when we go out, people are stopping her here in Dubai. So
it's so funny in the hotel, same thing. Like we both got stopped in the hotel, and it was really sweet.
I live here though. There's a difference.
I absolutely loved it. The airport was the same situation. It was really, really sweet. But basically, I started off in photography. My parents were they were wedding photographers when I was growing up. So as soon as I turned 13, my dad hired me into the company. I started doing a lot of video work and a lot of photo.
Is this why you're so picky?
Extremely, because you can see every
makes
flaw.
Sense. Totally makes sense.
And I feel like that made me a lot better because I know what looks good on camera, and that's why I learned how to go heavy without. I mean, America at that time was very, very translucent and light powder and da da da. And I was like going full brown. I was like, Brian, you gotta like literally throwing it on.
It's amazing. You put so much powder on me, and my selfies were like on another level today.
It's like you don't need Facetune and you don't need filters. It's just it's another. I mean, that's all these things I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
I didn't actually believe that you weren't photoshopping. I knew you were saying it, but I was like,
I mean, I love to edit, but like you don't have to edit the skin or the face at all. Like, I mean, the things that I would edit in a picture would be like red eyes or something. If someone's like super veiny or whatever, then you can brighten it on Facetune very easily. Yeah. If there's one blemish or something, you can easily smooth that out. It's not a big deal, little tiny edits, but like you don't have to edit the makeup, which is really, really awesome. But yeah, I just kind of, through photography, got into makeup, and my parents were just very artsy themselves, so they were like, no, don't be a doctor, be an artist. And I'm like, okay. fashion designer and a makeup artist.
I like want to meet them so bad. They're sound hilarious.
So
like,
funny.
You keep talking about meet them.
They're really lovable. Like my dad's like kind of like peace, love, equality. Like he's like a cute hippie boy.
Oh, you need to get them on a live video.
I really need to introduce them to the world. And my mom, she's just like so into like administrating and like the office work, but she's so into like what I do too, and she's always learning tips from me. She watches the live classes religiously.
Is she watching now?
Yeah, she's watching. Hi, Mommy! My grandparents watch it too. Like everybody watches it. My mom's at work right now, and I think she's trying to like watch in between her patients. But
she's like, who's this weirdo you're with in Dubai? She's like, wait,
that's so funny. She was like, are you sure everything's like all set with Huda? Like you're gonna go all the way?
Her name is Huda. I always get your name is really Huda. Really? Is it really Huda? I'm like, yes, it's really Huda.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, so no one can pronounce my name. So yeah, so that's, I mean, basically fast forwarding to my story. I just, it's all about working hard. It's about, kind of growing into your own skin. I guess at the time that we were kind of getting into this whole beauty world, there weren't a lot of people to look up to.
Yeah.
And I don't have any sisters or brothers. Like, I'm the only child. So I really didn't have a role model, especially a role model in my industry, to really look up to. So I really had to do things on my own,
totally
try things on my own. It wasn't like Instagram now has made it so easy for you guys to follow in footsteps and to actually become better than your mentors. And I fully believe that a lot of you guys out there are going to totally surpass me, and that's what's going to make my job worth it, to see that people who are learning from me can grow further than me. And that's the true happiness of any instructor, is to see their children and their students grow.
Your mama loves you guys. Your mama loves you.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I treat all of Instagram. You're all my babies.
That's really cute.
And I become mama bear. Like when I showcase one of my students and someone says something rude, I'm like, okay, bye. No, don't say anything.
Girl, bye.
This is about love and encouragement. So yeah, that's just,
And everybody starts, I think, at one point, and they kind of like develop, from that. So I don't think.
Oh yeah.
I think like the criticism can be a good thing. It can teach you, but
it taught me a lot. I was criticized a lot.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. It's crazy what you guys pick out.
I mean, y'all criticize me about a lot of
everything.
My own appearance.
Okay.
I'm not a plastic surgeon. I can't really do all the things you're asking me to do.
No, it's all good though. It's all good.
It's fine.
It's not a bad thing.
It comes with the territory.
It's a good thing though, because it can kind of make you better, but it also, you just kind of have to grow thick skin, to be honest. You have to. It's like the only thing to do. Yeah. Was there a question about haters, or we're just rambling?
You know what? We're totally rambling about that right now.
We're just going to talk. No, we're going to answer your questions.
No, there's no haters.
No, haters are a good thing.
There's no haters. They're all, they all love in different ways.
Yes,
exactly. They express themselves in different ways.
Exactly.
It's no big deal. We're cool.
We need to answer. We're like rambling so much.
You know what? This is just going to be a conversation with us rather than a Q&A. What do you find is the biggest challenge when doing makeup?
Lighting. For me, it's lighting.
Yeah.
Lighting.
I think that's the biggest challenge when photographing
in hotels,
makeup, for sure.
In hotels, doing makeup in hotels is like the worst.
I apologize for my hair.
She's been at the beach all day.
Yeah, I didn't dry it. Anyway, no, the challenge is definitely lighting. I totally agree. We're gonna take a moment.
We have such bad ADD, it's ridiculous.
Well, we see the freaking laptop right in front of us, and we're like,
I know. No,
we're constantly like fixing ourselves while answering questions. Yeah, that's a very good challenge, actually. Yeah, lighting is the biggest thing. I feel like as far as applying makeup,
skin too. Skin is always a pain.
Skin is a big, especially like patchy dry skin. I feel like that's a big challenge, because some of it can look smooth and then some of it is like literally peeling off.
Can I ask you what you do? Because I have like this rough patch. I've had it since I was 19, and makeup just doesn't stick there. It's really difficult, like right here. Okay. Especially if, your makeup is sticking there.
Okay, good.
I feel like the only way it sticks is if I pile it on.
Yeah,
that's the only way you can do.
I pile it on, and also recently I bought the serum number 28 from Hourglass. It's very oily.
Okay.
So only use it on your really dry area.
Oh, really?
And it drinks it. Like, it's so
serum number 28.
Luxurious.
Okay.
Serum 28 from Hourglass. It's at Sephora. And it on myself, I'm very dry. on my clients, anyone who has dry patches or dry areas. Like I feel their skin with regular primer first. Like I just use like basic primer. I put it all over, and then whatever areas are still feeling a little rough, I'll go in with a little bit of that 28.
And it's fine there.
Oh my god, it's
because
like
this is like a rough patch I've had since I was 18, and like this like makeup definitely. And I've googled so many things.
And you've tried the scrubbing thing.
Oh,
and you've tried the facial thing.
I peel all the time. I do like light peels at home.
Okay.
And nothing has helped it. Like I always have.
Oh
like
my gosh.
Yeah, it's so bad. You
Try
might see it actually.
Serum. It's just a cosmetic thing. It's not really going to help long term, but try it under makeup and see.
Anything that helps short term, I'm happy with too.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
More questions.
Yes. My phone keeps. Okay. Oh my god, we just answered that next question.
How to deal with dry patches.
Yes.
See? The rambling is actually on purpose.
Oh, let's answer this one. What are your go-to favorites for your day-to-day makeup look?
I love lip liner, actually. I'm a big lip liner girl. I actually do lip liner more than lipsticks even.
You just throw it on all over?
Yeah, I just throw it on all the time.
Lip liner?
I do like, I'm not really a big MAC user, but there are some products that I do use from them. MAC Boldly Bare, it's like my favorite lip liner.
That's what I put on you today.
Yeah, is it really?
Yeah.
I thought so. It's like my favorite lip liner.
Today.
Yeah, that's like what I wear all the time. That would be my go-to. And then concealer, Clé de Peau, always.
Clé de Peau is very, very luxurious.
I love it because it's the only thing that helps me with my tear trough. My tear trough is really like, especially like on one eye, I think because I sleep on the side of my face, it's like kind of like mushed. So it shows the tear trough even more.
Oh.
So I don't take selfies on that side. It's like mushed. It's like seriously mushed. I swear it's even like sagging a little bit.
You're ridiculous. Oh my god.
I swear because I sleep. I'm like, and I don't sleep like a nice. I'm like that when I sleep. So it's not like pretty at all when I sleep.
Oh girl, me, I sleep face down like I'm flying frog or something. Like my legs are spread, my arms are spread, and my poor husband has to like scooch all the way to the side.
He's like this much in bed.
I do feel bad. I do sometimes, honestly. I really
does she really?
He's right there. I do really feel bad sometimes.
He's like,
sometimes,
yes.
I know I do. Okay.
See, Chris is the opposite. He takes all the cover and he's just like, he hits me sometimes. That's by accident in sleep. Wow. Like,
oh my god, one time his elbow dug into my back. I was ready to like start World War.
I feel like they need to make bigger beds.
They do.
Yeah.
Wider at least.
More wider, that's exactly what it is.
I would say wall to wall would be awesome.
And maybe a little like divider in between, so like we don't get...
Yeah, a mesh divider would be great.
I'm just joking, I swear.
So those would be some of our essentials?
Yes, definitely.
A mesh divider on the bed.
Wait, what are your essentials?
Okay, so my essentials, I really love Soar Lip Liner from MAC. I've been using it for like 5-6 years
it's
now.
Pinker.
Yeah, it's a pinky
pretty.
brown. It's very like everyday. I also love, you know, I'm not much of a MAC girl, but I have a lot of MAC stuff for not being a MAC girl. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like you said, it does
eyebrow
lingering,
pencil from, you know what, I used to use Lingering a long time ago.
Okay.
And then Anastasia stuff. Before I even knew that Anastasia was a real person, I went to Nordstrom and bought her stuff. And
I've been using her stuff
even
for like 10
before-
years too, for like 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
But I only found that I do like her caramel eyebrow pencil. That one I feel is better than Lingering, but I don't have very many. I need to stock up on it.
I use the soft brown. I use medium ash.
Yeah.
And brunette. So it depends on how dark I feel like going. I have all of them, and I just whatever comes in my hand first is the one I'll use.
Yeah.
So I would say that is definitely an everyday. And then as far as mascaras, Lancome Hypnose Drama Waterproof is my absolute favorite, but now that I wear lash extensions, I can't wear waterproof mascara, so I've been using the They're Real mascara from Benefit, and I do like it.
Do you like the rocker roll, whatever it is? I love that one. But your eyelashes are curled.
I've actually never tried it.
It curls the hell out of your lashes.
I've only used They're Real from the Benefit liner. I really liked it, so I just kept it.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's so black.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
So black.
Good stuff.
I feel like liner can never get black enough. It's like a real issue.
The blacker the better.
But it's never black enough for me. Like no matter what.
What's your favorite black like gel liner?
We were talking about before. I really do like Inglot.
Inglot is bomb. Amazing. Inglot is definitely
it's probably the best. Yeah. But I still feel like I always want my liner blacker. Like in my photos, I always want it blacker. I think I don't know if it's because I'm so dark and I'm like medium in skin tone, but my hair is like so black and I just feel like I like the drama. Yeah, I like the drama.
Oh yeah,
love it.
We'll play with that. We'll play with that then for our class together.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about skincare. So let's talk about our skincare regimen. So a few of you have been asking about a skincare regimen or creams or under eye creams and things like that. So I use Lancome mainly for skincare. I used to work for the company for like a gazillion years back in the day. I was their business manager. And
no way.
Yeah. And I was a baby. I was 18 when I started.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I stayed there for 8 years. And it was really an amazing experience. I learned a lot, but I really needed to spread my wings and fly, so I did. And they were very, very supportive of that. But during that time, I basically was raised on Lancome. I was 18 when I started doing my skincare regimens like that hardcore. And so I started with Lancome. So because my skin's so used to it and it does well with it, I'm able to use it without any sensitivity at all. Now when I switch over and try other things, sometimes I get a little sensitive, but that's your skin kind of like reacting and kind of balancing out with the new products. I really, really like Obagi, and I love Armani's under eye creams, and I guess that's the main stuff. My friend Brian Champagne has a really nice night cream.
I'm dying to talk to him after like everything you told me.
I have to connect you guys. So he did a facial for me in Houston after my Houston workshop, and oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm dying to talk to him.
And it felt like it drank up the ocean. And like, he spent hours just making sure it was infused, and even my cheeks felt like it was, it looked like I had got fillers. Like, I
need to talk to him.
So good. He used like electric currents to like fluff me up. It was so nice. Like, I legit want him to live with me. Yeah. So he has a whole line, the Brian Champagne line of moisturizers and stuff. So I picked up a few from his salon, and it feels like my skin is drinking it.
Really?
Like, I really feel
like molecules are probably like really tiny.
Very tiny. He said that. Yeah. He works with very, very high-end labs, and so their molecules are broken down to the point where your skin is actually able to absorb all of it instead of leaving so much on the top as a residue. There's no point in that. So, good stuff.
I actually change my skincare all the time because I have to. Like, I'm a beauty blogger, so I'm always trying the latest. I have to try everything. So because of that too, I also deal with breakouts a lot, and I always kind of have to like control my skin. So I definitely have some like cult favorites, which I love so much. One brand I'm recently getting into, and I'm just obsessed with it, is Sunday Riley. It's such an amazing brand. It's
Where can you find them?
I get it on Net-a-Porter. You can get it like everywhere in the UK. In the US, you can actually get it in Sephora. Sephora.com started selling it, and it's amazing. But they sell out so fast. I don't know why.
What's the name again?
It's Sunday Riley. It is amazing. They have one serum, which is quite possibly the most amazing serum I've ever used as far as an evening tone serum. So it is, it's called, and I can't get enough of it. Like, I literally go through the bottles, like I order so much of it.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. It's called, what is it called? I can't remember the name. It's Sunday Riley.
It's a serum?
Yeah,
it's a serum, and it's a toning serum?
Wait, it will come to me. It's an amazing serum. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. I'm having like a brain fart right now. It's like the most amazing serum ever.
Wow, I've never
It's gonna
heard
come
of
to me.
that.
It's gonna come to me.
Find it.
I know a lot of people who've seen it on my YouTube channel will know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I need to like Google this really quickly. It's the most amazing serum ever. I think it's actually their most popular product. And then because I actually liked it so much that I actually started using Good Genes. It's called Good Genes. So amazing. So it actually literally makes it look like you have the most amazing skin. I totally get the name, but it stinks. All their products smell like herbs and like not good smelling herbs. Like all their products smell really bad. But I actually like that because there's no like perfumes.
Then you know it's not hiding under. Yeah.
Although like a lot of brands like Chanel, I do like Chanel. They use like white flour to scent it, but their brand like Sunday Riley really, I mean, it's incredible. So I use their Good Genes, which is like my I can't live without that. And then I also do use their they have a Luna night oil. And I do feel that's supposed to, because it has like a lot of really interesting ingredients that thicken your skin. So it protects it from like damaging when you break out from acne, protects it from wrinkles. So I actually, I really love that. Yeah. And then I have been using, you guys know Chanel, I don't know if you guys know. I have been using Chanel Lift for years just because I have a serious pore problem, and it's helped me like control my pore problem. And then before makeup, I always use, I'm telling you, because I'm like so into skin.
I'm going to write all this
I'm sorry. I'm actually maybe more into skin than I might be in makeup. So I actually really love skincare. So Orchid Imperial from Guerlain, and you went with me to the Guerlain event today.
Oh my god,
the guy was like obsessed with her.
So that guy's so funny. Like I can't even tell you what the things that we were talking about was a little
not on a live channel. He is actually like the main makeup artist for Guerlain. He's amazing, and he's so funny.
Charming. He's so charming and funny.
So funny. So he's done like Sophia Loren and Elizabeth Taylor and Queen Rania, and we just had a lot of fun with him. He's so funny.
Yeah.
So those are my skincare.
So the Guerlain thing at the end. Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Before makeup.
Okay, so what about like under eye creams and things like that? Do you have any?
I definitely flip around with those. I had dark circles really badly when I was using Revitalash. I have a little bit of pigmentation, but it's not so bad. But the thing that helped me a lot when I was dealing with dark circles, and it was probably the best I've ever used, was Peter Thomas Roth, their Vitamin K, because Vitamin K is like one of the best things for dark circles. So I would switch with the Vitamin A, and I would also sometimes use sweet almond oil, like between the two, and it really, really, that's like probably the biggest impact on my dark circles that I've ever seen.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it's one of the best. Actually, like it's one of the only eye creams that I actually went through the whole tube. I was
incredible.
Like, never
finished an eye cream.
Yeah, me neither. Never.
Oh my god, I usually give up like on week 4, and I'm just like.
It's actually kind of weird because it has like balls in it, so it's kind of weird.
Is it like capsules of stuff? And
no,
then
it's like no, they're like weird. They're not balls actually. They're more like flakes. I'll show you too because I bought another one. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
It's almost the second one is almost out, but actually I'll give it to you. Take it. It's amazing.
You don't.
It's amazing. So no, really, honestly, it's so good. It's so good.
There was a serum that I tried from Macy's. It was one of those like independent lines in the little kiosk things at Macy's, and it was for dark circles and. I believe it had vitamin C and stuff, but when it's like mine are hereditary.
And genetics.
There's really nothing that I can do to get rid of it unless I were to do some sort of laser treatment or something.
There's nothing you can do for dark circles. You can only improve it, but you can't get rid of them, unfortunately.
Yeah, like my dark circles are only like a ring around here. It's not all over my eye. It's just I feel like you could see my vein under my eye, and I have puffiness. So what I try to find is something for.
She's so pretty. Don't listen to her.
Please
She's
stop.
So beautiful.
Stop.
What are you talking about?
No, I have like really, really bad bags, and I was even like thinking because I follow the guy. What's his name?
Designer bags.
No, I design. That's
so cheesy.
No, there's
Michelle was actually really to say that.
You just chuckled. No, there's this guy, the real Dr. Miami, on Snapchat, and I follow him and I watch all his procedures. Like he snaps all of his procedures. It's really funny. And
the real Dr. Miami.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or something like that. The real Dr. Miami. Yeah, the real Dr. Miami. And so he does a lot of like under eye bag surgery. So basically, he's like cutting the inside of your eye open and then going in and removing. It's actually fat. I thought it was fluid, but it's fat.
A lot of people do
buildup.
have fat. There.
And he just removes the fat, and then you don't even really need stitches inside your eye because it just self-heals and then you're like ready to go.
And there's like no scars?
No, because he all his cutting is underneath. You're just really bruised and swelled up for a while, but it goes away. I don't know, probably a couple of weeks at least.
Oh my gosh.
So you would need time off. Well, I'm not trying to like promote that surgery. I'm just saying that I was really actually looking into doing that because I've still not found the best eye cream for puffiness. The only one that I've really liked. I mean, when I
get perfection.
Oh my god. Can I stay here forever and just keep getting compliments?
We can break it
Oh my god, this girl.
By the way, we've only met each other today. Yeah. We connected so well. It was so weird.
That's it. It's like
we've known her forever.
Sisters or cousins from like another lifetime.
So crazy. So weird. Like way too like I feel like I've honestly known you forever. It's so weird.
That's what the guys were saying. They're like, it's like having two of you.
Like, kind of scary.
It's like the 1.0 and the 2.0. Like the upgraded version.
But it's fun. It's fun.
It is.
I'm gonna keep her here for a little bit longer, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, more questions. I want to see the comments. Like, I never read questions.
What's the easiest way to color match someone's face when you're doing foundation? Is it go by the neck or do you go by somewhere else?
You're like the teacher. You tell this one.
So it depends on the actual ethnicity of the person you're working with, because different ethnicities do carry their pigmentation in different areas. So when I'm working on a Caucasian girl, I usually just match to the neck usually, because if they're a little bit pink on the cheeks, I'm not trying to bring that pink everywhere else, especially if the neck is a little bit more yellow. I don't want red face, yellow neck. So I do match a little bit more to the neck. I try to balance it a little bit. On a brown girl like me, someone who's Indian or some sort of Middle Eastern descent that has a little bit of that olive or brown skin tones, you want to match a little bit more towards the center of the face, like the cheek area. We don't really get red. It's very rare for our peaks
I feel like we
get red.
I feel like we get pigmentation.
We get more pigmentation around the chin, around the mouth. So if you match around here, you're gonna either get a very, very ashy tone or go really dark.
That's a really good point.
So you want to match on the core, which is the more golden tone, is what you want to match. Don't worry too much about the neck. You can always bring that color down, and never match too light on someone with pigmentation. You want to match more golden, more warm rather than white, because white over pigmentation is going to be gray, essentially.
Yeah.
So it's going to look very ashy and very fake.
And that happens a lot.
Especially like everyone wants to go lighter.
Yeah. In this part of the world, it's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
In Dubai, we have so many different ethnicities, and a lot of people are like really mixed, and you see people looking gray all the time. It's actually crazy.
It's an epidemic.
the
ashy epidemic.
For real, and it's so easy to fix. So
just match a little more golden. Go a little warmer with your color. You can still go bright and light. Just go a little bit more of that orange undertone to offset the gray. That's all.
And you can always correct too. Right,
yeah, totally. Orange correctors work amazing, and then you can use your favorite foundation over that, and that should do the trick. On African American skin tones, anyone really deep skin tone, also match towards the center of the face, the cheeks. Usually the perimeter of the face is a lot darker than the center, so you don't want to go too dark on them, or you could go somewhere in between their cheek color and their perimeter color, but also go warmer, go more gold, and if you need to bring that color
really
to the neck,
beautiful
it looks really
on
nice.
dark skin.
Bronze tones, oh my god, it's delicious.
Oh man, I
so
love
beautiful.
gold on dark skin. It's so beautiful.
I can't do enough. Like,
Well,
I
the
put so much gold
beautiful.
highlight on my girls.
Oh
yeah.
my god, it's just
pile it
it
up.
just makes them look so I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my
sun
gosh,
kissed.
yes,
Totally sun kissed.
beautiful, so beautiful.
Love it.
Yeah. Good questions. I'm liking your questions.
These questions.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
what's that one right there? I just want
you want it? Yeah.
What's that one? Okay, how did you both meet your lovely husbands? Thank you. And what beauty look is your other half's favorite look on you? So Chris lies. He tells me he likes me without makeup, but he's lying because he's so nice to me when I'm full glam. So that's clearly a lie. And he's sleeping, so I can talk about him because he's not going to see
God,
this.
that is so funny.
He lies. No, I think he's just trying to be sweet. But when I'm wearing makeup, he's so much nicer to me. Like, he's really sweet.
That's awesome.
No, he's actually nice all the time. He's like you guys met him. He's awesome. We actually met when I was in high school. So we've been together for a long time. And it's been like up and down. I think people think like when it's a long relationship, like, oh my God, that's so perfect. And there's a lot you go through. There's a lot.
No such thing as perfect.
You guys have been together for a long time.
We did the same thing. We were long distance. I mean, they were super long distance for a period of time.
And when there was no Skype, no Facebook, no
Before
Instagram.
All that stuff. I mean, this was back in the day.
Mm-hmm. A long time ago.
Back in the day.
For all you kids.
Yeah, for you youngsters out there. Same with Vishal and I. We got together when I was 18. We were long distance. MySpace days.
Oh my
God, I was on MySpace. Well, I mean, our families are really close. So I've known him since he was a kid, but we never, obviously, like, when you're kids, it's like cooties, ew. But I was very obsessed with his sister.
Did you like each other when you were kids?
No, but my sister-in-law, his sister,
you didn't like
I was
each
obsessed
other?
with her. And
you were not into her?
No.
You've got it. You're lying.
But
such
there
a
was
liar.
a time we were playing Street Fighter. We were like 8 or 9. We were playing Street
had a
Fighter.
crush on you.
And he let me win.
That means you liked her.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a nice guy.
Yeah, you know, he's not nice.
There's no such thing as a nice guy who lets people win.
Really weird growing up. But his sister was so funny. She was like, my sister-in-law, Adiba, she was like, you guys are going to get married. And we were like maybe 9 or 10 at that time. And she's like, you're going to marry my brother. I'm like, no.
Is she like a psychic?
Disgusting. No, but as soon as we started dating, she calls and she goes, I knew it. I'm the one who told you. I'm the one who said it.
She was waiting for that moment.
You get the credit. But no, it's hard. It's so hard going through long distance together, especially when you're so busy, you know?
I think it's really important, you know, to find, like, in my opinion, I think relationships can be so uplifting and they can be so also kind of like demolishing,
draining.
for your person, for yourself. So it's important to try. I mean, like, whatever it is, even if you're not necessarily into that person right away, if you think they make you better and you think there's potential, I think that you can even start talking to. I didn't like Chris in the beginning because I knew he was a player.
Oh, really?
I didn't like him. Nope, did not like it. I wasn't taking him seriously because all my friends were like telling me so much shit about him.
Oh my god.
Can I say shit online?
Whatever.
Okay, I can, right? No, I can't. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Okay, so I can say shit?
The kids,
after 1:30?
The kids are sleeping.
Okay. So, sorry guys. But I actually knew he was a player, so I didn't want to talk to him. So, I wasn't thinking about him like that. But when we started talking, I could see that he would be, he was always pushing me to be better, and I was always pushing him to be better.
That's so awesome.
But we actually had a very hard relationship because my parents were so against it. So we went through a lot of difficulty. A lot. People don't really realize there was a lot of stress there.
It's hard when your parents are not on board. The
Portuguese,
last thing you want is to not have the blessing of your parents. So going through that, fighting together, and knowing that the person's worth fighting for and worth keeping around, that's a big deal. And you stick together. I feel like the more struggles you have, the closer you end up becoming with your other half. You go through hell and back, and you become a stronger couple. And it's okay to go through those things. Kushal and I went through a 9-month breakup, and it was over a lot of very real issues. And during that 9 months, we both made a lot of changes in our lives so that we can get past those issues and, grow as adults, because we got together when we were pretty young too. So, I mean, you grow up, and sometimes you grow apart and sometimes you grow stronger. And in our case, we did both. We grew apart due to some issues, and then we grew closer because we both grew from those issues separately, but yet it works together.
It's kind of interesting when you grow together. And I think people, sometimes going back on your point, I think sometimes those are good people, but sometimes it's also if you see that it's just too difficult to be together too. And I think it's more about if they're not making you a better person. I really feel that's so important.
If they don't bring out the best in you, they can't. I mean, it's just not worth your time and your energy to be pouring into a relationship that's not making you better. I mean, and
sometimes I feel sometimes you might bring the best out in them, and then later they will then reciprocate. Because sometimes people are not in the best place either. So I mean, it's
guys take longer to grow up.
It's true.
I mean, that was our case. I brought out the best in him, and then now he's bringing out the best in me.
But that's honestly, I think that's generally the case with most men.
It takes time. It takes time.
No offense, boys.
Yeah, I mean, we are, the more supreme being.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
It's fine. It's fine. We've learned to deal with the lower people.
We deal with you guys.
Cool.
Okay.
But yeah, favorite makeup look. What's your favorite makeup look on me? Oh, he likes dark eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he loves it when I do really dark eyes. My husband loves makeup. I look like pure shit without makeup. I said shit too.
She does not.
My husband thinks that I'm a different person with makeup on, because I feel like my personality changes. When I'm not wearing makeup, I'm very dull, I'm very boring, I'm very tired. And then when I wear my makeup out, all of a sudden I'm energetic, I want to go places, I'm a funner person. So I think he does truly appreciate me better with makeup on, because inside I change. And I become better.
More confident and more powerful.
Totally.
You become more powerful. This is why I actually really love makeup, because I feel like it also makes women more confident, more powerful. And I think that's really something incredible. I mean,
I feel comfortable.
It's almost like self-help in a lipstick tube.
It is.
It's
it's not about bad, self-esteem or anything.
It's
know
empowering.
That
it's empowering.
It is.
And wearing the level.
And then please stop.
It's like a power tie for guys. When they wear a power tie, they feel really good. When we wear makeup, we feel really good.
That's our power tie.
Yes,
I like that
analogy. It is. It's the truth. It's the truth. Makes you feel really good.
And you can work your makeup to the situation that you're going to face. So work is different. Day to day is different. Innocent looks, more dramatic looks, fears, whatever. You become another person, and it's fun. It's not a serious. It's freaking just lipstick. It's a fun thing. Let's not take it so seriously. But the art of makeup is a serious art, and that's why we're here to kind of show you
how you can feel so good about yourselves. Yeah.
A few more questions and then we can wrap up. Okay. So
I'm sweating. I'm still so nervous. How long
has it been?
I swear I'm so nervous. Or maybe it's hot in here. Is it hot in here?
It's been almost an hour. We're almost at the hour mark, so we'll leave.
Oh my gosh, have we been on for an hour?
Yeah. Yeah, like 50 minutes, I think. How do you shape your... I don't know.
How do you shape your eyebrows?
I don't mean makeup-wise, but once it's time for you to have them done, how do you figure out your shape? There's a few tips with that. I did this whole like eyebrow tutorial on my online classes about what different shapes do to you. And what I found is when the eyebrows are a little bit straighter, it can look a little bit less intimidating. And when your eyebrows are very arched, it's a little bit stronger, therefore maybe people might get intimidated. It's not a bad thing. You, yeah. I love arched brows. I feel like it strengthens the power of the person when they go more arched. But of course you have to play around and see what works for your face. It really depends on your eye shape, your face shape, everything.
Yeah.
You know?
For me, I noticed like here, the trend is like a really straight brow. It's like super trendy here. Did you see it? No, you haven't really.
I haven't really gone around.
It's like a big straight brow is like so
I saw that
trendy here. Yeah, it's so trendy
and
here.
it kind of cuts short, right?
And I personally feel like it can look really nice, and I totally agree with you. It's actually really warm. It's like it kind of softens the face in almost like a cute way too.
Yeah,
it's like pretty
adorable.
but cute. Yeah. But I also feel like some people when they do it, I feel like it shortens their face. Or I feel like sometimes they need like an arched brow to like kind of like elongate.
The angles do elongate.
It like kind of like stops your eyes right there, and I feel like your face looks like some people need an arched brow. So I feel like I totally agree.
So
I totally agree with you. But yeah, you should look and see how much space you
have. Yeah, totally. I mean, brow specialists know what
Anastasia.
looks right. Oh my God, the brow
best
god.
in the business.
And she did my brows once.
I was dying to get an appointment with her.
Really?
Yeah. Jasmine did my brows.
You need to come to LA and we will get you your appointment with Anastasia. You guys need to meet. You'll love each other.
I'm dying to meet her.
Oh my God.
I think I'd literally like hyperventilate.
No, she's just, oh my God, she's a god. She's so respected, you know?
Yeah, she's amazing. She
did my brows, and she was talking about, because right now the trend is obviously going a little bit more natural in LA, and, keeping a little bit, not bushiness exactly, but a little bit of hair.
You have beautiful brows.
You know? I don't. They're all fake. They're totally fake. I'll show you another time.
You don't have brows?
Oh, you need to see.
Brows.
I have peach fuzz, a couple hairs. You can count them.
Really?
I gotta show you so.
But it looks like
my brows are, it's Anastasia product. It's really good. I have to show you how my brows look without makeup. It's ridiculous. There's like holes, patches, like it looks like
but that's incredible.
But
that's incredible that you're able to like do such
beautiful brows. You can fake it. I feel like the worse your brows are, the better you become at doing brows. I
totally agree. And I also feel because you see my brows, that this is almost the way they are.
They're perfect.
But but it also limits me as well though, because I cannot I can't change them. Sometimes I want to change like to a thinner brow, and all I can really do is go thicker. So I feel like I'm limited, like when I want to do looks.
I mean, thick is so in. Go more natural. Hair is definitely like something that it's. The pencil thin brows are totally gone. I don't see that coming back anytime soon. We're trying to embrace brows and keeping them as natural as possible. So Anastasia got me to try my best to grow out as much as I could by just not tweezing. So I didn't tweeze for a really long time, and she cleaned them up a little bit.
They're so pretty.
And then now I just kind of tweeze very little here and there, but it's still
so
not
gorgeous.
good.
Oh my God.
She's like, I don't know if you can grow here, but you have to grow here. I'm like,
Did you try any serums?
I did. My lash serum, I tried on my brows. It did work a little bit, but I'm really bad at doing it, so I'm just like, whatever.
I think those things, unfortunately, you have to be really consistent.
Yeah, I'm not consistent
It's too hard when you wear makeup. It's too hard.
Yeah.
It's like impossible.
Yeah.
How many more questions are we going to do?
So I think we're going to do one more major question, and then we'll
I hope you guys enjoyed this.
I'm
seriously sweating. I swear, I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm going to try to find a good question. This one's in all caps. Can you tell us? Do you want to do that one?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's important.
It might help a lot of people.
People are asking, can you tell us what events or situations helped you accomplish such a great Instagram following? Example, shoutouts, expos, YouTube, hashtags, and he's asking more questions too. So more about Instagram and really growing, I think,
growing the following. What are some of the things that helped us?
I personally feel like you should kind of look to kind of create a community of your own in some way. I think that's one of the best ways you can grow. That's my personal belief. I strongly believe in beauty communities. I strongly believe in it. I strongly believe in having like an ecosystem that you can like kind of like.
It's about supporting
and growing
each
together.
other. Everyone grows
together.
In that
you grow together.
Yeah,
because you're kind of like all moving together.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I feel like being too competitive. I don't think there's anything wrong with being competitive. I think it's great. But you should be healthy competitive.
Yeah,
you know, like push each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I think
there's no cattiness. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like she asked me too. She's like, "How is LA?" Like I'm not there. Like I don't get to see what's going on. We're all friends. Yeah. Like everyone's cool. Like we see each other outside of work, and you know we see each other at parties, whatever. Like even at restaurants, I see the girls, and we are absolutely like cool. We're all friends. We love what each other is doing. When I'm booked, I constantly give business out to my friends all the time. I'm constantly telling them, okay, go through the people I'm following on Instagram and choose one of them, or here are some names. And I'm just constantly, I feel like it's a great way to grow together, just like Huda said, when you're establishing friendships, whether it's online or in person or whatever, when you're showing that type of friendship online, it's really empowering for everyone, and it kind of encourages a very, very healthy way of communicating online and growing online. But actual growth, I would say like shout outs and stuff of course help, like big pages, whatever, but like growing, like having, so when I first started, I was on MySpace. My MySpace kind of blew up a little bit for back in the day. Now it's just like, what? Millions. So at that time I'm like, oh cool, 500 friends. And that's still good for MySpace. Yes. And then I went on to Facebook and I suddenly got like 6,000 and I'm like, oh my god. And then I opened up Instagram a little late. I was a late bloomer. And people forced me to open up my Instagram, and then I brought all my Facebook people onto Instagram, and my very first day I had 5,000 followers on Instagram. And Instagram is very easy to grow. Like people tag and all that stuff is very easy to like and do your thing, I would say. But one of the biggest things that I think that attributed to my growth personally on my Instagram page was, aside from of course working with young companies that had about the same amount of followers as I did, and we kind of grew together, like House of Lashes and I have been together forever. Like we've been partnering up and doing things together. Using,
they do make really pretty lashes.
Their lashes are stunning. So we've been doing a lot together from the beginning. And then like Bombay Hair and I, like we've been together for so long, and we both grew. Of course, like makeup artists do grow.
Curling iron you made with them was so amazing.
Oh, thank you.
We'll try to bring it over here. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to her. But yeah, so all this stuff. But I would say the biggest thing was really my approach to what my content was. So I was actually talking to Huda about it. I'm like, I'm known for my novels. Like I write so much description on my posts because I'm an educator. Like that's my thing. You got to find out what's your thing. Are you an educator? Are you a blogger? Are you a makeup artist? You have to really own your title and totally live up to it. Every post needs to be strong. You can't be posting like, I mean, you can post silly things, it's okay, but make sure your photos are really making sense to your page. Like every single picture that I've posted, except for like lately, sometimes I throw in some personal things here and there, just so you guys can get to know me. It's alright. Yeah, you can have your followers get to know you. Yeah. But when I was starting out on Instagram, all my pictures were either behind the scenes makeup pictures of me on photo shoot sets, or like a giveaway that I would do, and that really helped a lot. Or like, makeup products, makeup looks, and my descriptions would be very detailed so that people would learn something from my page. Like I'm an educator, like I said, my thing is education. So what I wanted was people to be able to go to my page when they needed answers for something. So that's kind of why I write so much on my posts. And I'm a writer at heart. I love to write. So even my stories, my personal stories are very long and elaborate and very dramatic.
I love that.
It's kind of fun. And so that's why my followers follow me, because they are used to my style. They like it, and that's what they want. So you have to figure out what your niche is, and you have to own it. And at the same time, like Huda said, grow your community, people who are just like you, or people who can help you and people who you want to help, and you grow each other and you continually bounce ideas off of each other. Maybe do a collaboration. Like a lot of artists I've seen, like they'll pick like a theme, like a Disney princess theme, for example, and then like 4 friends would do a collaboration, pick a Disney princess and do a makeup look, and they'll post a collage of 4 different artists doing 4 different, and all of them get shout outs amongst those 4 artists because the collaboration. So you should totally do things like that. It's so fun, and it promotes that community lifestyle. So
I think
I
it's
love
important that. Because I I've seen a lot of people, like, I actually struggled a little bit in the beginning to grow, and then we kind of started taking off, and then we kind of like, you know,
exponential. It's so exponential. Once you ride that wave, it's like
yeah, it does. It actually, once you start growing, you grow more, and I think that's something to look up to, you know, to look forward to rather. But I definitely also feel like, you know, I think sometimes people get really catty, and that's unfortunate for them, because I've actually had people who we were supporting along the way a long time ago, and then unfortunately, like, when, you know, they were bigger than us at one point, and then, you know, it was very early on. So, and then once we started passing them, they became really catty, and it's unfortunate because we would still be supporting them now. But because of that, we actually, you know, just stopped supporting them. Yeah, of course, because they were beyond catty.
No, catty was the word. That's not a nice thing, you know.
Yeah,
you want to keep humble and remember
smart.
Where you started, and always remember the people who had your back in the beginning. Like, there's a lot of girls that had my back during a lot of hard times on Instagram. I don't know if you guys remember. I'm not even gonna bring it up, but there was like some hard times on Instagram. I was being attacked, you know, by someone really big, and a lot of my friends on Instagram who I didn't know how diehard of friends they were, they had a big following. They had my back throughout the whole situation. And it's not like you have to choose sides or anything, but it showed me a lot. Yeah. And so like we've just been like cool ever since. And then even makeup companies like featuring my work from way in the beginning when I didn't even have a lot to offer them. Giving me products when I really didn't have much. It really means a lot to me even to this day, like after having 1.5 million followers.
It's important
from the time that I had just a few thousand or whatever it was when I started, I will never turn my back on those people. Like now people, you know, charge for ads and all these things. Like it's become a big business. I mean, a lot of people charge, a lot of people don't, whatever. But I still remain like very, very organic with the people that I've kind of grown up on Instagram with, and I would never charge them for ad. Like these are people who are with me from day one. So it's more of a relationship and real friendships that I've developed on my page, rather than just like fillers.
And I think that's really important. Like you need to like remember those people, and I think that will also kind of, it will pay you back some way. So I think it's really, you have to don't think about like the short term and right now, and I think that's where a lot of people mess up. That's where most people mess up.
Don't rush and don't feel discouraged because it's not growing right now. Like it took us years and years of like back end hard work.
A lot, yeah. People don't realize. They think all they see
is, it's an overnight success.
Yeah.
And it's really, you know, maybe in some cases it might be, but when you're truly, truly established and truly successful, it's not an overnight success. It comes after at least 10 years of like busting your butt day and night, no sleep. I mean, she has a family, so all the work that she does is late at night when everyone's sleeping. I mean, this is around the clock. It doesn't end when you.
I fall asleep on my laptop all the time. My husband always like wakes me up. He's like, "Babe, you fell asleep on your laptop." I'm like, "Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you woke me up." And I start working again. And I'm like, he's like, "Babe, your laptop again." And I'm like,
"Oh my god!" Thank God for our partners. No, seriously, it's a lot of hard work, and I feel like people just see the glitz and glam of it, but it's truly just a lot of sweat and tears, a lot of hard times. But that's what's gonna make you just appreciate the sweet scent of success even more, because you've seen the bad, you know? It doesn't come easy, and it's definitely worth it.
Well said.
Try hard and don't give up. And I mean, as long as you have a talent, you have something to share with the world, and if you know how to market yourself, which is just the ways that we told you, like grow a community, be nice, be supportive of one another, and you grow together. That's the most solid way to grow, because when you go any other way, it's still not, it's a shaky ground. You want that foundation to be very strong, and you don't want to be able to break very easily. You want to keep that community very strong. It's allies. You're building true friendships online.
Yeah, absolutely.
So think about that, and we'll see you grow. I guess our time is up.
Yeah, they're telling us to stop.
But we will see you soon. For those of you who want to sign up, Dressyourfacelive.com, the website you're on
tomorrow.
It is
24
tomorrow
hours,
night
a little
in the
bit more
US
than 24
time.
hours,
Yeah, it's like a little bit,
It's like 28 hours away.
20-something hours away. Check the countdown on my site. But basically, if you are not a member, you can easily sign up for $5. That's the lowest we've done for a class trial of this caliber. This is the biggest class that I've probably ever done. Very, very important to me. I'm going to be showing a lot of really, really like true tips and techniques, a lot of things that I've been dying to do for Huda, and
I
now
love
that we're
this
doing
eye.
it, it's just,
I love this eye that you did. I love it.
We're gonna go even crazier for the class.
Oh,
we're
but I
definitely
love this.
It's
I want
so
this
beautiful.
again. I love it so
we'll
much.
do it again.
I love it so
Maybe a
much.
hint
I just
more.
loved what you did over here. I love it so much.
Oh,
pretty.
it's so perfect on you.
Yeah, I love
we will
it.
show everything that I've done on Huda. We're going to show everything step by step, the products I'm using, the brushes I'm using,
Contour.
every single thing. So it's $5 for, the contour, of course, like that's the biggest part. So everything's $5, and if you want to be a regular member, it's $19 a month, but you could totally just sign up for the $5 class. It's a great way to at least get started and to figure out, what you want to do with my class.
Or if you're new to the whole idea.
Yeah, if you've never seen it before. A lot of people here in Dubai are not too familiar with live streaming online. I mean, it's a lot of master classes here, but this is a way for me to show you guys around the world something at a very affordable cost, but the same techniques that I'm showing in my master classes. In fact, it's a little bit more detailed because we can actually zoom in and you can see up close.
Yeah,
so it's a really good, and it is slower. I go very, very slow, step by step. It's usually like a 2-hour class, so it's a very, very informative thing. And I have another little surprise for you. I didn't really tell my team, so I'm just gonna do it without them.
You tell me?
No. Can I tell you?
Wait.
No, I didn't tell you.
Yeah, no, tell us.
I want to. Okay, so
I want to give away.
I want to give away free tickets to this online class. I think it would be really cool, right? Okay.
Yes.
So this is what I want you to do. I want you to take screenshots of what you're seeing right now. We're gonna put
Wait. I wasn't ready.
Okay. Screenshot this on your phone or on your computer, however you're looking at us. Screenshot, take pictures to prove that you saw this live stream. And I want you to post it on your Instagram and hashtag #DressYourFaceLive. I want a free
Should we do some silly faces? I'm not really good at silly faces.
I make the ugliest faces.
Let me see your silly face.
No! I make like the ugliest face. No, but that's not even.
Yeah. No, that's not really that silly. No, I'm not good at the silly faces.
No, I get really ugly. I literally practice in front of the mirror when I work. Yeah, the ugliest faces I can do, I'll take like 1,000,000 pictures of it.
You're so funny.
So, take our pictures, post it on Instagram, and hashtag #DressYourFaceLive. We are going to search that hashtag and pick out 5 people, 5 winners from that. You have to have a public profile though. We're not going to be able to see it if it's not public. We're going to pick out 5 winners tomorrow and give you guys, we're going to DM you so we can give you guys a pass to watch this class for free.
1 entry per person?
1 entry per person,
1 entry
please.
per person.
Yeah, let's not spam. Let's be respectful of our space, our internet space. But yeah, Dress Your Face Live. Any, I mean, you can put whatever. Put multiple. Spam the Instagram. Spam it. Put multiple. And
you don't know what you just opened. You just opened
just
Pandora's box.
Okay. I kind of like that. And yeah, don't forget, hashtag Dress Your Face Live, and tell us why you want to win the free access to this class. And you can tag Dress Your Face, tag Hudabeauty, so that we can both see it, and we'll figure out who the 5 winners are, and I will announce it on my page. Yay!
So you guys will see me next time with no makeup on.
Nothing. We're gonna go from nothing to full glam. I'm so excited.
Me too. I can't wait.
26 hours
We're gonna
left
count
or
down.
something
We're
like
gonna
that.
count down. I'm gonna
be posting all day, all night, so that you guys do not miss this.
And don't forget,
very epic makeup.
And in case you are sleeping at the time, it'll be available for.
It is gonna be recorded
For how long?
for a week.
Oh, it'll be available for a week.
Yeah. So if you
So if you
guys miss the time that we're actually going to be airing live,
She's got you covered.
you can watch it later. We're going to upload it. Members can see it. As long as you're a trial member or a full-on member, you'll be able to see it. And
you
you're
can
not
watch it
gonna
again.
miss Watch it
If you
again
want
and
to.
again for like a week. Yeah, we'll have that. It'll be good. Okay?
You'll be sick of us for a week.
Oh, you'll be so sick of us. We're so goofy.
We are. I feel like I can't
home.
be sexy. I feel like I can only be goofy.
Oh, I'm not good at sexy.
I'm not good at. I feel very awkward.
Oh my god.
I
I
feel
tried
very
to smoke
uncomfortable.
hookah the other day in New York, and I just kept laughing and choking. I couldn't do a sexy.
No,
There was way. I tried to do
no.
like this seductive hookah thing. It just didn't.
Like I think like our selfies are so like misleading.
It's so different.
They're so misleading.
It's so different.
So
like,
misleading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you know the real us. Hope we didn't ruin the picture. Okay, I'll see you guys in a day. Bye. See you soon. Mwah.